Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Let's go on to our ugly, Shannon. Give me your ugly for week 14.
The New York Giants.
Okay, yeah.
I think they're last in the power rankings, at least what I saw on Bleacher Report. And they had a chance to. I caught some of the Saints the game there with the Giants, and they had a chance to tie it up at the end. And Graham Gano goes to make the tying kick, which was a short kick. It wasn't that long, and it gets blocked.
Yeah.
That's another organization, kind of like Chicago, that's it just needs to clean house and start over.
It's so funny. I agree with you. I think that Brian Daboll is actually a good head coach, but he shot himself in the foot when he made Daniel Jones look good.
Hmm.
And when he made Daniel Jones look good, they doubled down on Daniel Jones, and then he couldn't do it again. It was like a 1 year thing he was able to do, and he's unable to do it again. So I'm kind of interested to see what happens to him at the end of the year. But yeah, just you're putting Drew Lock out there, and you're having Drew Lock pass the ball 49 times. The New York that is disgusting in a game, by the way, that's 14-11. Now they did have a guy, they did run the ball 23 times, 16 times, I should say, 18 total times by running backs though. So I don't know. Yeah, ugly game from the Giants, and they right now number one pick?
That is a good question.
It's them or I thought maybe the
that is a good
Panthers.
question.
Them or the Panthers,
Yeah,
I think.
the Panthers almost
Oh
won.
no, Panthers 3-10. I bet
Yeah,
they got the number one pick right now.
yeah. I Let me just take a look here. It could be the Raiders though too.
Oh yeah. So both of them are tied right now, according to what
Yeah.
I'm seeing. It's the Giants and then Raiders.
Okay. Yeah, the Raiders aren't very good either.
Uh, Carolina Panthers, by the way, still not eliminated from the playoffs somehow.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. Let's go to my uglies. I'm going to give a couple honorable mentions. I'm going to honorable mention the Cowboys fumbling that block punt yesterday that was pretty ugly. I'm going to give a little bit to the Jets and the way they handled their last drive against the Miami Dolphins, where they lost. They got hit in the backfield for a loss, and then they got a sack for a loss, and then Rodgers got Adams on that back shoulder pass, and then Adams, for some reason, didn't get down in bounds. He allowed the defender to pull him out, which stopped the clock, which gave the Dolphins plenty of time to kick the tying field goal. Bad clock management. That was pretty ugly. The drop by Leggett. Did you see that drop?
I didn't see that one. No.
Oh, that he had multiple drops in the game. That one was the worst. They would have had a 1 point lead if they kicked the extra point against Philadelphia. So that gets an ugly. But my main ugly is going to go to that Bills third down. I mean, not the goal line play, where they had 3 timeouts with a little over a minute to go, and the QB sneaked it, and they had to use one of those timeouts, which means they had to kick the onside kick, which I think you got like a 2% chance of
Oh yeah.
recovering that. So that gets my main ugly because I think that the Bills again played a pretty good game offensively, got, almost came back, and they shot themselves in the foot by QB sneaking in that moment. They should have had Josh Allen in a shotgun, let them decide whether to pass or run, and not do that. Because of that, I think they lost the chance to win that game.
Yeah, the whole onside kick, it's kind of taken the chances of coming back out of the question now. It's
Hmm.
just so hard to now that you declare it and it
They got to change it. I don't know
yeah,
why the NFL hasn't yet. It's one of the stupidest plays in the league. You just go 4th and 30 or 4th and 25 on the 30-yard line, and if
yeah.
the opponent gets it, they keep the ball. If they don't, you get the ball in field goal range. That's the benefit of it. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Okay. Anything other so far you want to talk about week 14? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.